Hello, this is Kaki Lee, and welcome to the Abundant Goddess Show, where I'll be sharing daily, bite sized pearls of wisdom I've picked up along my life journey that has allowed me to embrace and unleash my inner abundant goddess. And that's exactly what I want for you, to embrace and unleash your inner abundant goddess. I love talking about anything and everything to do with life, but I especially love talking about money, mindset, and energy, which is the main focus here. If you like what you hear, make sure you subscribe to my show so you don't miss out on your daily dose of wisdom from myself. And also follow me and let me know what you think on Facebook and Instagram at Abundance with Kaki Lee. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the Abundant Goddess Show. Today's pearl of wisdom is build your network. Now, I went through a phase probably in my late 20s, early 30s, where I was just not interested in meeting anyone new. I had my friends, I know who my best friends, my good friends, my close friends were, and that was enough for me. I just was not interested in meeting new people. In my 20s, I wanted to meet lots of new people, and they were all my friends, but they're not really my friends because there was never that, it was more very shallow relationships. So in my late 20s, early 30s, like I knew who my deep and meaningful, my close friends were, the people that I want to hang around with. And I had no interest in building any other, networks unless I had to, like at work with people that I work with. Obviously, there are people that you work with that you're friends with, and et cetera, et cetera. Or you need to build networks at work to get shit done. So then I left work. I went on maternity leave with my second child, with Maddie. And I had the calling to become a life coach with my mentor, beautiful women, Regan Helia. And I was in this container with all these people that also wanted to be coaches. And that was the starting point of realizing that knowing more people is so worth your time. The conversations you have with people that you don't usually hang around with, the different perspectives that you get from people that you don't usually hang around with, it opens your mind to the different possibilities there are out in the world because you're not in your little box. And yes, I have my crystal in my hand. So it really made me realize, like, oh, wow. And then there are people that you meet that you connect with instantly, and you have a good old giggle talking about anything and everything, even though you have not met them before. But it's like they are your family, they're your soul family, your soul sisters or brothers, soul tribe, and it's just so beautiful. And then I just became addicted with meeting new people, people that nourish my soul and makes me so happy to just speak to them. And when I started my podcast, it was like, yes, conversations, deep, meaningful conversations, fun conversations, conversations where I learn other people's wisdom and feel their love makes me so happy. And that's when I really started to expand my network. And the funny thing is, when you give your loving energy to others, they reciprocate. I'm someone that, if you're my friend and you need help, I would drop everything and help you, right? As long as I'm not like driving a car or something and it's dangerous. But if I can, I will drop everything and help you. And even with people in my network, if they need help, I would help them, right? It's like no questions asked. Okay, what do you need help with? Let's do this. I was setting up Calendly with one of my friends, just last week because he was like, I have no clue, help me. So I was like taking videos on how to do it for him. But that's just, who I am. And I'm not saying this in an egotistic way, saying that I'm this really nice person, but it's just that I like helping people. And I guess that's why I'm in doing what I'm doing now, because that was exactly what I was doing when I was in pharmacy. I always wanted to help people. I was a go-to person to help fix things, right? It doesn't matter if you're in the pharmacy or you're actually outside the pharmacy and you know me that I'm the fixer, upperer, or the person that can get shit done, right? So for me, I just love helping people because it makes me so happy. It's not because I need anything in return. It's just because it makes me happy to be able to help someone, and the loving gratitude that you get from helping people, it just makes me so happy. Totally off topic. Okay, let's go back to building your network. And so I found that building your network, okay, when you give lovingly, people reciprocate. And what I found with building my network, meeting all the amazing women that I've met through courses, through masterclasses, programs, and my podcast, and now my books, it's like this vortex of loving energy of people giving and receiving. And it's so hard for us to receive. So it's been a beautiful process of being able to do that. Like I can ask for help and someone will help me. Someone will know someone that can help me. And that's the beauty of building a network, because just because you don't have anyone in your network that can help you with something, someone in your network will know someone who knows someone who knows someone that can. So I think there's a saying that your network is your net worth, and it so is. And the last few days especially, I've been speaking to some of the women that I've met through programs or podcasts that I haven't spoken to maybe in nearly over a year or 6 months, and we just reconnected. And just seeing them on Zoom, because they're overseas, I would love to give them a big hug. I gave them a virtual hug. It makes me so happy. And just the conversations, knowing what they're doing and getting up to, and seeing the growth and the expansion in them, it's just beautiful. And that nourishes my soul. Not everyone likes to, I guess, not everyone's gets their energy from conversations, but I am a person that I have conversations that are, amazing, and it energizes me. This morning, I was just speaking to my friend about financially free females, and it's like, whew, and just the conversation that we had, it makes me happy because I see her and I can feel her energy and her love, and it just makes me so happy to be able to build relationships. And I, now it's like a bit of an addiction where I'm like, I want to meet so many different people, because every time I meet someone new is like an expansion of energy. Is like, oh wow, this person does this, that's really amazing. And it might open doors for me to go, oh, okay, she does this, I want to learn that too. Or, oh, you know someone that knows this person, or know someone, or it's just beautiful to have a network where you can ask for help, or you can just know that you can go, hey, can we have a chat? I would love to see what you're doing. Or people that you're like, oh, I'm not feeling great right now, can you just hold space for me while I just let it go about whatever it is. So it's beautiful to have that, building your network. And of course, I have my friends, they are part of my network. Everyone that is in my community, even those who are not yet in my physical reality, in my field, I know that they are my network. And yeah, it just feels really, really good to be able to meet beautiful women. I had another conversation actually this morning with someone that I haven't met before, and she's just got this goddess vibe, and it was so nice. And I found out she was from Western Australia, and she lives overseas in Mexico. So it's just beautiful to see all the things that people do, and to hang out with people that are doing things that make them light up and happy and are in making change and impacting the world. That what's also what makes me really, really, really happy. So building your network for me means really creating a space for more loving people to flow into my life, and for me to be able to help more people and more people to be able to help me if they so wish to do that as well. There is never a expectation that when I help people that they should help me back. It's just, what I do. But if they want to help me back, then perfect. So yeah, and of course the conversations nourishes my soul. So that's a selfish thing. I just want to meet people so that they nourish my soul. But yeah, it just feels really good. And I think it also nourishes the other person's soul when we have conversations. I like to think that anyway. So that's the end of the show. Please share this episode with anyone that needs a reminder to build a network, to build their network. If you like what you heard, make sure you subscribe to my show. And remember to follow me over at Facebook or Instagram at Abundance with Kaki Lee to connect with me there and let me know what you think of the episode. If you're interested in working with me or learning from me, send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram or email me at hello@kakilee.com.